Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to Let's Play of Civ 7. We last left off. We're pretty much just mulling along. We're going to more or less shoot for a victory at the end. We'll keep grabbing these tiles, I guess. Ah, someone else actually has an ideology. That's interesting.
Confuse your enemy. Keep him in the dark about your intentions.
So this is a town. So we want the food. Throwing in specialists. Except...
The one who adapts his policy to his times prospers.
Yeah, we're gonna want that, because that's gonna be solid. Alright, so we can change policies. We get plus 27, so we get plus 50 food and happiness. So we lose 50, but then gain 50 back. The math doesn't quite work out. What happens if I do this? Doesn't change, okay. Do that, so we can regain some of the food and happiness, but it basically halves the cost. So this number drops down, more than halves the cost, and then we get the bonus to everything else, which I like. From that, let's grow my town. Food and happiness is actually pretty solid. Food and happiness. Alright, so we can do communism, fascism, and democracy. Alternatively, we can hold off on that and go for something else. But I think we're going to go for... So we can get +4 food from specialists. So basically it's going to shoot my food production. We're going to lose happiness from towns, which is like whoop-de-doo. 164 food for that is crazy. We can do fascism, which is going to be the gold, but I don't need the gold per se. It will give me production from specialists at a food cost, but the production is also key. Now, I'll get more science and culture from doing the food, I'd say. Or we can go democracy, which will get me culture right off the bat. It'll also get me more happiness to get me more social policy slots. I think the question is, I really hate how they made this one like feel the worst, because food and production is king. But the question is, which one do I want? Production is going to affect some cities. That's not true, because yeah, so we're going to get specialists only exist in cities. So it's going to be 82 production, about 20 production per, or we could do a bunch more food, but I already have a bunch of food, so I feel like even though this is twice as much food, that production is better because overall the amount of food I'm getting is significantly more. So we're gonna go fascism. Gold in production. Sure thing. I really wish they'd buff democracy a bit more. Because that was, but at the same time, I kind of get it. Are you kidding me? I didn't get this first? I rushed it, bought it, and ran over here. That's crazy. All right. Come on. Oh, wait, there's a dig spot. Oh, that reveals it for everyone on the map, doesn't it? Isn't that what they changed it to be? God, that's so dumb. It'd be better if it was, like, unique for each person. I think that'd be far more acceptable than what this is. Got 2 policies all of a sudden? What happened? We gained 2. Okay. Boom, boom. Once again, we want more specialists. Ooh, look at all that happiness you're getting. So I'm gonna be tempted to make a combo of food and factory. I think this is gonna be factory. This is gonna be food. Yeah, factory, factory, food, food, and food, I'd say. Something along those lines anyway. Okay, let's see. Red Fort, I don't care for. That's 13 turns to finish building it. Alternatively, can I build it here? I can. Be 11 turns, so it'll be faster. It doesn't matter where I place it, it just has to be on rough terrain. Yeah, let's put it there. Sounds good to me. Communism, okay.
And was Jerusalem builded here, among these dark cities?
Man, these are expensive, but yeah, we're gonna want to do that. Sure. And then we can also increase the food production here. I'll do that. Actually, does it matter? Because if I make it, I can still build a factory here. You know what? It'll cost me more gold if I don't do this and just make it a food town. That's something to consider. Alright, so another rail station. Okay. I'll hold off on all of that until I've figured out exactly how I'm gonna do it. Then you're gonna build a rail station. You can hold off on the museum. production first. Yeah, like that. That looks good. Okay. Now we can throw down more specialists. Growing again. Still more or less want you food focused. All right. Is there anything I want? Yeah, the Eiffel Tower. Let's go for that. See if I can get it. Improvements in the settlement receive plus 50% yield? That also looks like it could be good. Alright.
For authoritarians, facts depend entirely on the power of men who can fabricate it.
Alright, golden production. Narrative choice. Achieve a celebration within 20 turns. I'm in a celebration right now, so that's kind of unfair. Duty of the diplomacy raising for practice. Okay. Grow my town. Okay, +1 happiness and a settlement for each resource assigned to them. This can only go up, but... I think this is more along the lines of what I would want if I could even get to it, so we'll try that though. So we can do here, and then plus resource capacity in towns, which is nice, or plus capacity in cities. But we'll grab this. Even more gold per turn, militaristic, and 1 free war support in all your wars is solid. Alright, so now that we've done that, let me check to see... So the befriended dependent has dropped, but the unique one hasn't. So that's kind of annoying, because it means that I could theoretically hold out and wait to befriend for a better deal. Which, if there's no one befriending, is actually probably the smarter thing to do. There should still be quite a few people. Yeah, there's still quite a few on the map. I think if we do this slow and steady, that'll work out just fine. So it'll be 30 turns for me to become suzerain. Early on, that's okay. Later on, it's not so much. Let's get natural history too. All right, because of the ideology. Some free units.
I wonder anybody does anything at Oxford but dream and remember. Soon shall thy arm, unconquered steam, afar. Soon shall thy arm, unconquered steam.
Okay, I'll take that, I guess. Whatever. So many resources. So we'll just do the ones with the bigger numbers. As your food is solid. Well, we got our celebration already. We're gonna hit culture. I'll probably just alternate between. Throw in some more culture. Narrative choice. We get +1 militaristic, +1,000 culture. That's like a turn of culture, what you do. +1 point to the ideology legacy path. That's a victory condition, isn't it? No, it's military. Yeah, we need 20 to win militarily. So I don't care about the military point, so militaristic point, I guess. I also have a wild card. So we can use that to grab the Diplo here. Generally, I could use it to grab the economic resource capacity one here. But the resource in towns isn't really, like, amazing. I don't really need more gold. Da, da, da. You know what? Let's use the wild card here. Use the militaristic here. Why not? Okay. Good, looking good. I don't really care for the red fort.
Cross the sea like a bird.
Good looking ask who are we? The cultural heritage deepens. We get +1 cultural attribute point. Okay, I'm just getting random stuff. +1 culture per age in cities with at least 1 wonder. So this will actually go up. But so will the resources in each settlement, and this will go up significantly more. So we'll grab this. Plus it lets me spew out +1 culture from specialists, yeah. It'll let me get the cultural one here as well. City growing. Town is growing. At this point, I'm just waiting for factories to be confirmed. Wait, I want the factory. What am I doing? Yeah, we want the factory first. The additional production is solid. I'm gonna make sure I can buy it in places too. Doesn't really matter too much. Pounds gain production is garbage. Pounds gain gold. But yeah, those are both garbage. I guess we could start doing unique ones. Why not? How are we doing, by the way? We're not tremendously winning the culture fight anymore. We're still winning science, which is nice. Alright, how am I doing over here?
It is cold, but we have sucked.
Nice. Just realized that's in there, but that's... Oh, that's also a good one. I should probably go for that resource. Okay, let's see here. Now, with the amount of gold I'm getting, actually okay if I just purchase rail stations. Even though it's really expensive. It's getting exponentially more expensive, isn't it? Might be because it's in this... Actually, it's the exponential cost. That's what's going on. Okay, so that's train. So those are the main three I wanted to get done. Yeah, the port is also something that would be very nice. Sounds good to me.
Just as the rain breaks through an ill-thatched house, so passionate. City of angels, great city of immortals, magnificent city of the 9 gems, seat of the king, home of the gods.
So that can give me 12 influence per turn. 12 influence per turn is actually pretty solid. But there doesn't really appear to be anything I want to give up at the moment. I could do a little bit. I could take the culture hit. Okay. Ooh, that's going to save me as well. Go for that. I didn't even realize that was a thing. Alrighty then. Ironworks is a solid building. That's from the specialists, right? No, that's from warehouse bonus? Oh, it's because I'm gonna be gaining more because it's gonna be replacing, so I'm gonna... Because I'm building over the dungeon. Yeah, it's also gonna lose influence, which I don't really want to do right now. I'm mostly making specialists, so... Yes, throw you there. Sounds good. Yeah, you there is fine. Get those production buildings up and running. It's twice the price, but not for as much production time. So I think the better thing to do here, instead of buying the rail station, is to make the rail station. 2 gold from specialists. And make the rail station. Make the port. So there's a lot of production if I do it there. So do that instead. And then buy military academy. And the ironworks. Green 9-1. So the green light, that is nice how they did that. Nice. And then that'll beef up my production to build everything else I would want. Okay, looks good.
So ready.
Just keep grabbing some more food while they grow. If I can make them all food towns and help my other cities grow while still building factories in them, while I do lose a resource slot, it's not the end of the world at all. And instead it'll help me get more specialists. More specialists means more gold. More gold means I'll be able to buy ports. More ports means more resource slots. So it's a little slower, but it'll figure itself out. So we can activate determined ability, +2 combat strength on a unit, or +1 war support in all wars. +1 war support in all wars is, I think, better. Because it means it's only for this unit versus all units, basically. Gosh darn it. Alright, well there's one... Where's the red land? Way up here. That's right there. So nowhere near me. Alright. Start getting the natural wonders, since I'm getting absolutely no luck at this. This is bad. Like, it should be... What it should be is, I can appreciate one per continent, but the fact that it reveals it for everyone, which I think was a thing, and if not, I could be mistaken. But it like completely breaks the game, especially because the AI gets such a bonus. It's like I research it and it shows up right next to them, and there's nothing I can do about it because they'll go, oh, there's one there. I'll build an explorer in a turn and go over there and get it, which is ridiculous. We got one turn. Oh, we got this one nice for the artifact. Oh, there's no longer an artifact here. Okay, so that's all the artifacts explored. So now we literally just have natural wonders. It's telling me I need more merchants, which I believe I do. So I'm keeping in the back of my mind. And then, was this the one that gave me the... Yeah, influence with diplomatic actions with city-states.
The universe consists...
Okay, so which one am I going to give up? I have a ton of gold. So I could give up that. I could also give up a little bit of gold, a little bit of happiness, but I think if I just give up the gold for now. That lowered my cost, which will let me... I don't have to worry, because it'll tell me, I'm pretty sure, if they're doing it, so... But now it's... 340? What? Did I mistake? Plus 5% influence toward initiating diplomatic actions with city-states. Are they not considered a city-state? I guess they're in an independent state. They're not considered a city-state. Because you're considered a city-state, right? Yeah, look how much this is down. So I could incorporate. So if I were looking to incorporate, then this would be what the policy would want. Good to know. Friend. Friend. Ah, we already start. I see. That makes more sense. All right. About every 6 turns I can do that, which is nice. Okay, this would be solid if I wanted to keep from a war from happening. Didn't I already get that? Yeah, I already got that one. That's funny. Let's go for nationalism. I can build this, and then I can use this policy to get me more happiness. Or I get more influence. Yeah, I like that. So nationalism first. Why did you go? Wow, you dropped like a rock. I guess because we're opposed ideologies. Makes sense. We're still super friendly with her, and we're super friendly. I'm super friendly with my closest neighbors that I'm actually worried about. Which in this, I don't think is as big a... it's not suspicious. Whereas in Civ 5, that'd be hecka suspicious. Choose a celebration. Go with science. So we can remove this, because this doesn't do anything for me for the moment. Give me back the gold. Oh, and give me a little more culture, why not? Alright, so now that we've got that boost in science, we're solid in science, solid in culture. Now that being said, I think everything's cheaper for them, so it doesn't really matter. But I am comparing, so... Alright, let's build the rail station. Followed by... port. Lose production, which I don't want to do. Lose food, lose some happiness. Only gain here. And then let's purchase these production buildings. It's 10 production, which is solid. You seen that right? Highest adjacency is 4, warehouse is 1, plus 1 for the ironworks. Loses 5. I think we're going to hold off on that then. Meantime, you're building those. That's a lot of money. Do that, and that'll increase my money. That being said, I should be having, yeah, more resource. We have towns, so the towns can get more food or get more gold. Honest to unassigned resources is also very nice. So I think we'll just give them sugar. Yeah. Build a wonder. Okay. It was retroactive? All right, +1 specialist list limit and -1 settlement in all cities is actually solid. I already got that one. Herpaderp, so I can get more food in cities. Alternatively, you reach level 7 to get that one, which is interesting. We can get yields. So 10%. What do I do list 20? Yeah, you know what? Because none of them are specialized yet, but that'll happen eventually. We'll go ahead and go down that path. Why not? Make it an investment. Got the last food tile. Alright. Let's throw you down. Also the last food tile. Food and happiness. Oh, I forgot. I gotta put that down here at this town. Oh well. Why did everybody grow? Is the thing still bugged? I just entered? Yeah, it's still bugged. It's such a broken... At least I think it's bugged, or it's either it's bugged, the onsen is bugged, or the UI is bugged. One of the two. Alright, we're cutting the video off here. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless.